What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Oh my god, holy shit, man. I have not been sleeping well the last few days. It was really bad. Like, I could not get to sleep till like 4 in the morning. Awful. See, this is interesting. I'm not sure if that was in the if that was an update added later that you could mess with the way the sticky cannon works in the options. I will say, checking out the sticky cannon, it's not as... I would need more filters, you know, like you could say no to places that you've already gotten 5 stars or something on. It's either pick up cargo and items, or just cargo, or don't pick up anything. You know, it's one of those deals. It wasn't a real filter like I was hoping it would be. Excuse me. Yeah, like I was saying, man, I have slept like absolute crap the last 2 days. It's where I was yesterday. I was just unconscious for the vast majority of the day.
I was thinking this might be of use to you. I want you to have it, please.
Head hurts, my sinuses hurt. It's absolutely nothing. Just, you know, just I lie in bed and my brain just races and I just can't get to sleep. Stop looking at me like that, Rosie. I'll pet you, so you stay there and stop trying to climb on me.
This accessory has a knack for keeping malevolent forces away. Clip it to your backpack, and you'll have an easier time getting away from gazers and watchers. Just be warned that it won't make you better at fighting against them or help you scare them off.
I only heard the first syllable of gazers, and my eyes just shot back to the screen and went, what?
I'm sure you'll use it properly. Take care now.
I don't remember this line of dialogue. And then he finished the word. I was like, oh, I'm a bad person.
And there's them. Didn't expect you to waltz in with this. You are the real deal. And that's why I know you'll make good use of this. Bet you could use more materials, no? Which is why...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
With your help, we've been able to improve the combat power glove's design. Battery efficiency is now a whole lot better, and they're much more durable to boot. This is some seriously impressive tech, and I believe you'll use it to its fullest potential. I look forward to hearing about how well it serves you in the future.
Order completed. Well done.
Hey Sam, Charlie here. This order is a hostage rescue operation. The target for extraction is this man. He was conducting a search in a mining region when communications abruptly ceased. He went there at the behest of the Dowser, who resides at the next facility you need to link up. Take heed that the mine in question is currently under the control of the armed survivalists, a faction whose members have no reservations about using lethal force and should be considered a serious threat. To make matters worse, some of them have been observed wearing armor as well as active skeletons. Such enemies will possess increased mobility and defensive capabilities. It would therefore be prudent to bring equipment to counter these advantages. There's no telling how much longer they'll keep the hostage alive. Moreover, saving him may help us to pursue future objectives in this region and beyond. Regardless, this is a matter of life and death for the Dowser's friend. Give your preparations all due consideration. He's counting on you, Sam.
I absolutely love the positioning of this raider camp, and you know, as you can tell, you know, we proceed through the game, yeah, you get ROG stuff. There's some new stuff that was added in a recent update. What was I about to say? Shit. All right. As you can see, like the survivalists and everything, as you proceed through the game, they get, more lethal weapons, better armor, and obviously it's just as you progress, they progress and get tougher to deal with. My biggest issue with this recent group that we're finding, like, I love their camp and how it sits so perfectly in this mountain pass.
Thank you.
Literally just past them, there is another raider camp. I mean, they are within spitting distance of each other. It just feels like they're too tightly connected, in my opinion. Like, there are ways around the second one. I mean, there's ways around the first one, in all honesty. But I still find the whole thing just to be a little... like, why do you place them so close together? It seems like an odd design choice, in my opinion. Frankly, I don't even think the second one's that interesting. It's just kind of like a spread out camp. I don't think it's super well positioned or anything. I guess you could say, back like at the government base at the very beginning when you get to Australia, there was that little tiny one right next to the government leader, the Grand Oz's shelter, and then there was a larger one more to the north of that. That one still works to me because the one that's there is super tiny. Like, this is like two regular sized camps. Which it's just, I don't know. This is maybe me just nitpicking on a detail, but it's just it's odd to me. You guys ever get just a song stuck in your head? I have had Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus just stuck in my head the last week and a half. I blame the pro wrestler Joe Hendry for that, because I went back, because I think the guy's hysterical with his whole, like making fake intros for his opponents just to fuck with people. And some of his old stuff when he was wrestling over in Scotland was really funny. He did a parody of Teenage Dirtbag, and it got me remembering the song. And then I was like, oh, now I want to listen to Teenage Dirtbag. Now I listened to it, and now it's just been stuck in my head constantly. It's not even that good of a song. It's just catchy as shit. And I love the lead singer's voice. I feel bad now that I said it's not that good of a song, because I feel like I'm shitting on it. I'm like, I don't want to be an asshole, because I mean, like, it's a good song. It's just not one of those, like, oh, it's so absolutely amazing. Like there's a song that I always become obsessed with every time I hear it, which is Carousel by Blink-182. Just because of that opening, that bum bum bum. For some reason, I almost started singing Under Pressure. That repetitive bass line ostinato. Yeah, that thing right before the snare comes in. Like, that bit, I become obsessed with that every time I hear it. And if anybody wants to say, AJ, you're 32, you shouldn't be this, you shouldn't be this hit, this, talking about this music, which is high school music from the 90s and early 2000s. Fuck off, that's when music was great. Back when I was 5. I was thinking about using some of my new hollow grenades. Like, I have them just in case I need them. I haven't really had a use for them yet. I might ditch them, but I'll keep them around a little bit. Like, I want to try, like, I'm trying with this playthrough to kind of, like, break out and use some new equipment. It's like I keep a shock pole on me just in case I use it. Of course, though, the one time I really needed it, I won't have it on my person because I forget to craft one, but I pretty sure, yeah, that part hasn't happened yet. Dude, I love this weapon. Like, later we'll get a silenced version of the lightweight assault rifle, and frankly, the lightweight silenced assault rifle isn't even super necessary. I mean, we don't need it because, I mean, because you can't score single shot headshots with those at higher levels. You know, as the game progresses, you can't get single shot headshot KOs because it doesn't have as much punch because of the suppressor. And a lot of enemies start wearing helmets. So, I mean, frankly, in my opinion, I really prefer the stun bola gun, just because you can get right up in somebody's face and just shoot them. One shot, take them out. Nice and easy. Really hope I'm not coming in, like, too quiet. I think, again, the little gremlins that live in my house keep turning my microphone down. That's right, Rose. I'm looking at you. She's sitting here going, I'm asleep. I can't hear you. La-di-da-di-da. I finally figured out. I know I'm slow on the uptake sometimes because like I use these programs and like I'm afraid of touching anything, of like fucking it all up, and I'm gonna forget what setting was what. But I finally played around with the decibel setting on OBS, so I have the. So I actually have my mic, you know, kind of artificially turned up a little bit in the program, so hopefully everything comes across clean. But yeah, it's always my thing. It's just I'm always afraid of touching settings, and you know, it's also why I hate every time that OBS decides, hey, I'm just gonna completely reset all of your audio settings. Have fun. And I have to sit and shit my pants for about for a few days going, how do I get it just to work again? Those are exactly my words, and I sound just like that. I cry a little on the inside. Well, no, not sound on the inside. It's on the outside.
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped.
Oh, really? Oh, God. I thought I had the suppressed sniper rifle by this point.
The suppressor.
I've been playing around now that I have the suppressed sniper rifle, and I love that weapon so much. It's such a nice tool. I love that they put that in where you could tell exactly when it becomes morning and night. I mean, yes, the brightness of the sun and everything changes. Found the guy we're looking for. Let's get around the door there and got him. Yeah, as I was saying, you can tell based on, you know, the lighting and everything of what time of day it is in the game. But my absolute favorite part about it is right as it becomes, okay, it has now in-game officially switched from night to day. They have the rooster call, and when you're switching from day to night, you have a wolf howl. It's a really stupid addition, but I love it. If I remember correctly, the pizza chef is who started putting materials into that machine. Dude, the pizza chef, I fucking love the pizza chef. He is my favorite. He's kind of silly, but I love him all the same. At one point, he starts teaching you kung fu. You know, when I first used the breakthrough, whatever the hell it's called when you stun the guy with your little shot gauntlets, I wasn't a super big fan of it. But as I have seen it more and more, I really like it. I mean, like, I used to love just watching him tie down the person with the rope, which was always cool. But there's just something about walking up behind him and hitting him with essentially a stun gun. There's just something funny about that to me. Guard clearly noticed something. It's fine. Just turns around and goes back to just default state. Not even alert. Okay, so we have officially found our guy. But if it's not obvious, I'm gonna collect I'm gonna make sure I collect all the materials because that's my jam. Get him loaded up onto the truck because he can ride on the truck. Nice little piece of road going right through this camp. There's also a mine right on this camp too, which I've always found fun. I've always found funny. Like, if you want to use that camp, you got to clear out the camp. Like I said, it's just that's always been silly to me. And if you were curious, no, there is not a connection from that little cave that runs under this piece of the mountain. Wait, have you seen? Yeah, there's a little cave down there that continues that road. That cave for some reason is not paved. Like, you can pave before going into that cave, and then that paver which goes right after the cave. But the cave itself is not paved. I don't know why that bothers me. It just does.
Just like that, Sam.
Yes, thank you, Rosie, for putting your little paw on me. Yes, you have cute little feet. They have little socks on. She thinks she's so special with her little sock feet. They are cute, but I gotta say, I have another cat that also has little sock feet, and they are also adorable. Rose here just needs to stop thinking she is the most important thing in the room. Oh, Rose, I can't stay mad at you. Well, like I was even mad at you in the first place. I can't tell you that you can't do something. You're such a cute little kitty. Just sitting here on my desk, just purring and looking all sweet and innocent. Say, man, I love cats. They're so fun.
Okay.
There we go. Get this mine all fixed up. It only runs chemicals, so it's not the greatest. But it's not bad. Why did I not cut this stuff out? I think I intended to, I just didn't. Okay, guys, you didn't miss anything. Little transition there. Decided to do a little editing. Like I said, I intended to
The man we came to rescue
cut out all
appears
the
to be
just me
unconscious.
running through the camp
Place
and
him in a
collecting
protective
everything.
bag and get him to safety.
Put him in a protective bag. It just looks like we put him in a body bag. Like it. Like it just looks like he's in a body bag. I always thought that about these things. I really wish that they would have us transport human bodies more. I mean, they really do it very rarely in this series. I guess in this one it's a little less interesting just because you get the truck so
Just
early.
need to figure out how to get over these mountains first.
Because you didn't get the truck that early in the first game. I feel you had to make do with the trike for a lot longer. But yeah, I don't know. I really think that it would have been cool to haul corpses and bodies and etc. just more often in these games, or not even necessarily. It doesn't even have to necessarily be corpses or anything like that. I'm just saying, just more of these oddly shaped packages. And I get it. That kind of defeats the purpose of, you know, stacking and Jenga-ing all of your equipment. But but still, I think it would have been interesting to have something like that, where you could, like I said, just carry some more oddly shaped or some cargo that you had to work around. You can't just stack a whole bunch of shit on your back or in your trunk and just go. I say that as if I don't love just shoving all of the stuff on my back or in my truck and just going, because I will sit and play this game for hours. And again, I know I've seen multiple big YouTubers say how they hate the gameplay loop in this game. I've seen people say they absolutely adore this gameplay loop. I know people in real life who hate it, and then I will talk to another friend who said there's just something about I thought about safe scumming there. If I'm being entirely honest. I'm like, I hate damaging my shit of just running into something like that because I call bullshit. It's like, really, I've hit things way harder than that, but that's what does damage, and it really pisses me off. But not important. Like I said, like I'll talk to one friend and they just hate this gameplay style, and then I'll talk to another buddy and they're like me. There's just something so cathartic about it. You know, it's like why I love. I compare this game to kind of like why I love playing simulator games. You know, like I like Cache Cleaning Simulator. Such just a pointless game. I fucking love it. It's just setting up this like remedial task and just doing it over and over and over again. PC building simulators, kind of the same way. Like I love this stuff. It's so relaxing to me. Here's one time I went over that hill and I just went, oh fuck, because I knew I caught air and I knew when I landed I was gonna just damage a whole bunch of my shit. Because as soon as I went airborne, I went, ah, damn it. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now because this is I really like this song.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and...
Here's your friend. I know somebody's going to ask me, AJ, you really like that music that much? Yeah, I do. There's just... It's so relaxing. I have very wide musical tastes. It's not just punk and early 2000s alternative for me. I love this. Thumbs up. So dumb. But God, I love it.
Ah, there you are. Thank goodness. And you saved my friend, too. Give me a moment to take stock. He seems to be in reasonably good health. I'm so relieved. You must have a keen eye to have found this. There's something this was meant to be. I can feel it. Bring me online with your Cupid.
Yeah, the zip line. Really not necessary in this game, in my opinion. I also feel like the boost skeleton should have been given to us first, because all around the combat skeleton that I wear is much more useful. I think the boost skeleton might have slots so you can attach weapons to your legs as opposed to just your shoulders, because the combat skeleton, you lose the hip slots. But I'm fine with losing them because it allows you to carry, I think, 40 extra kilograms, and it's a heavier boost. It's armor for combat. It's just, in my opinion, an all-around better exoskeleton.
For instance, this more advanced PCC will allow you to fabricate zip lines.
Also, because of the monorail and how good the roads are in this game, I don't think the zip lines are that necessary.
I have another gift to share. A schematic for a boost skeleton. Throw it on and it'll allow you to carry heavy cargo with relative ease. And prepare to be amazed when you give it a boost. You'll run faster than ever and jump even farther too. That's a signature feature. It also has shock absorbers that reduce the damage you take from a big drop. But don't forget that boosting consumes battery power, so make sure you've got enough for when you need to rely on these features. Oh, and in case you're wondering, that friend of mine you rescued is doing well. His condition is stable and he's just catching up on some sleep. I can't thank you enough for getting him out. Like the old design, this zipline enables an individual to travel quickly between two anchors. However, you'll find it offers greater comfort and freedom of movement to the rider. Also, the lines themselves can now curve ever so slightly if necessary, which makes zipping around more viable in areas with plentiful obstacles. You see, even if I know where the thing I'm searching for,
I might try and play with the zipline when we get up into the mountains, but even then, I still think the truck and the bike are really easy to use up there.
He'd gone out to secure an item I'd located. The request came from a drawbridge member, actually Hartman. He said it was essential for his research into using the beach for jumping. Anyway, I used my gift to ascertain the item's location. We knew that area wasn't safe, but my friend was willing to take the risk regardless. And despite what happened, he still managed to complete the job. I'll admit, he can be a bit reckless, but when he resolves to do something, he always sees it through. I search for underground streams and mineral veins. My gift also allows me to perceive distant objects. So, people sometimes ask me to track down lost items for them as well. But I only identify the general location. I leave it to my friend to handle the actual retrieval. There's another request I'd like to send your way, but I'll need a little more time to get everything in order. I'm still in the middle of processing the item my friend recovered before he got captured. So, I hope you don't mind waiting. I hate to inconvenience you, especially since I wouldn't even be able to make this request if you hadn't saved him. Oh, by the way, do you like apples? My friend brought a few back with him. It's just a shame he grabbed them before they'd fully ripened. He's got a bit of an impulsive nature, just his way. But don't worry, they'll be ready to eat soon enough. I'll send them to you then. Thank you again, Sam.
I'm glad you were able to get them out safely. That group was more dangerous than your average band of hostiles. Those weapons they were carrying were state-of-the-art. You'll need to keep an eye out for them in the future. Groups like these make me nervous about letting Tomorrow spend time outside, even though she's doing better. When you return to the G3 Magellan, you should see for yourself how much progress she's made. And get some rest. You're long overdue. I'm sure Dahlman's tired too.
Okay, come on. He's a doll. He doesn't get tired. Alright, guys, we're going to close here. Thanks so much for watching. As always, backup channel in the description. Like, comment, subscribe if you're not already. And stay tuned for more next time. But until then, guys, I'm out.
To others who see them. And in time, they'll become roads, allowing you to connect with your fellow man.